Welcome, welcome, welcome. The Perched Poetry Literary Aviary is about to give wings to Sonnet 146 by William Shakespeare. Let's get a bird's eye view of this classic. Now, most folks see this as a simple sermon on the vanity of the flesh, but I reckon this poem is actually a gritty, cold-blooded manual for a spiritual hostile takeover, where the soul must systematically starve the body to achieve a paradoxical state of eternal cannibalism. As you listen, keep a sharp ear out for the relentless commercial vocabulary of lease and store and loss, which turns a holy meditation into a ledger book of the afterlife. But enough talk. Let's take a listen, shall we?
Sonnet 146 by William Shakespeare. Poor soul, the centre of my sinful earth, pressed with these rebel powers that thee array, why dost thou pine within and suffer dearth, painting thy outward walls so costly gay? Why so large cost, having so short a lease, dost thou upon thy fading mansion spend? Shall worms, inheritors of this excess, eat up thy charge? Is this thy body's end? Then, soul, live thou upon thy servant's loss, and let that pine to aggravate thy store. By terms divine, in selling hours of dross, within be fed, without be rich no more. So shalt thou feed on death that feeds on men, and death once dead, there's no more dying then.
There is a specific kind of electricity that Lady Shrike brings to these poems, stunning, sharp, and deeply felt. Now, the turn here is a master stroke of predatory logic, where the speaker stops mourning his decay and instead decides to feed on death, shifting from being the victim of time's worms to becoming the predator of mortality itself. You want to hear that final couplet again, because the rhythmic snap of death once dead isn't just a comfort, it's a legalistic loophole that closes the book on dying forever. This poem matters because it teaches us that when the walls of our world start crumbling, the only way out is to invest in the part of us that doesn't have an expiration date. You really should go back and take at least one more listen to fully appreciate this classic. But either way, it's been a real pleasure sitting on the porch today with these heavy thoughts. Thank y'all very much for joining us, and always remember.
These words took wing because of an educator's little friends. Join the flock by helping us feed the birds, finding our books on Amazon, or using one of our classroom apps. All the links are in the description. Happy reading and keep soaring.